How's it going, YouTube? This is Wake Run Collapse. This is probably going to be the final official opening from that giant shipment of Collection Sun and Collection Moon that I got in the mail a couple of weeks ago. So I did mention that I purchased 3 each of the Decidueye, Incineroar, and Primarina GX starter sets, and these are the other 2 copies of each. Let me actually pull that down to show you that I do have another layer in the back. So this is not going to be the kind of opening that's maybe what you're necessarily used to, but since I have 3 copies of each deck and I've opened 1 of each, what I want to do is make a video showcasing what else you get from here. Because we already know, like, the Decidueye card, we know the coin, we know the set cards that come with them and things like this. But what we don't know is the pull ratios for the remaining cards in these decks, which I know is kind of weird to think about. In fact, these are so unimportant, I'm actually going to move them out of the way. I'm just going to make a stack of GXs on the floor. There are 3 separate, I don't really know how you would even describe them. They're almost like half decks. Yeah, they're almost like half decks. There are 3 separate half decks that can be included in any one of these GX starter sets. And we've opened 3 boxes, but we've only pulled 2 different ones. So technically, I'm still missing like 11 cards from these decks. Now, we've already pulled the Drowsy version and the Makuhita version, I believe. So technically, since we're still missing cards, and I have these products, I'm going to open them on camera. Like I said, far from the most thrilling video you'll find on the channel, so I would not be at all offended if you decided that you wanted to click away and maybe watch one of my other openings, or some of the fine content that other YouTubers are making these days. Also, big love to the Pokemon Evolutionaries for just hitting 75,000 subscribers. You guys rock. There's plenty out there for you to see, but at the very least, I'm not going to make this video 20 minutes long while I open all these decks. I will sort out the big stuff off camera in a moment. So this will maybe give you an idea, if you buy multiple copies of these decks, what you can expect, especially if you want to complete the set. So from the first, oh, you know what? Get back down there. Alright. So from the first Decidueye GX deck of today's video, we're going to have, nice, it's the Snubble line. So we're going to actually open these now, because this is the other one that I needed. And I believe this will contain all the other cards that are necessary to complete the Sun and Moon A set, I guess you can call it. As you can see, down at the bottom, it's got a separate set symbol. So we've got Snubble, there's Granbull right there, Cutie Fly, Fairy Energy, nice. And yes, a lot of these are reprints. We've got Grubbin, there's Charjabug, Togedemaru, and Electric Energies, plus a Repel, and a Pokeball. Now in our first Incineroar deck, this is the Makuhita line. And since you've already seen these, I'm going to speed through them very quickly. There's Hariyama, Sandygast, Fighting Energy, there's a Alolan Meowth, Sandile, Krokorok, and Darkness Energy, plus a Rainbow Energy, and the Rotom Pokedex. I believe that the trainers at the end of these packs, the last 2 trainers, as we get another Makuhita pack, I believe they might vary. So you might actually get different ones depending on which pack you open. But I will research that and then get back to you in the comment section below to let you know. In fact, we might find out right now. There's Grubbin, Charjabug, Togedemaru. Yep, so it looks like the trainers at the end actually vary too. So you've got the Team Skull Grunt and a Great Ball, which were not present in the Makuhita pack that we just opened. So remember, that was Rotom's Pokedex and the Rainbow Energy. Was it Dark-type Pokemon too? Nope. These ones were different too. Wow, it really is super randomized. So I'm glad I'm opening these. As we get to the second Decidueye one, we've got yet another Makuhita pack. Really hoping for at least a second Snubble pack here. So this is less akin to get all three of the separate 30 card starter decks, and this is more like what they did with Generations. There's another Pokeball, and this has got to be like an energy switch of some kind. So there's another Incineroar pack. And a Drowsy, which at least we haven't seen in this video yet. So we got Drowsy. There's Hypno. Marini and some Psychic Energies. And another Grubbin pack. Electric Energies. There's a Potion, which I don't believe I had, and an EXP share. And lastly, the last Primarina GX deck. Another Drowsy. Sadly, no Snubbles, so any of the cards that were in the first part of that deck, like the Snubble and the Grand Bull, the Fairy cards, are not going to be available, sadly, in the sale video, because I've only got one copy of them. So we've got a Skarmory, Lillipup, Herdier, some Metal Energies, there's another Pokeball, and another Energy Retrieval or Switch or something or other. So I hope this is helpful to you guys out there. Again, check the description, I'll let you know how far I came into completing my set. As we have found out, there's plenty of randomization in these decks, so there is actually value to purchasing additional copies if you are so inclined. But then again, you can just buy the cards that you want from me, rather than completing that set and spend your money maybe on Collection Sun or Collection Moon, or save it for the English set when it is released in February. In any event, thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, found it informative, what have you, and I'll catch you back here tomorrow for a set progress video regarding Collection Sun, Collection Moon, and these guys right here.